listen, Biff.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of From My Experience.
Are we still on?
Yeah, I was texting somebody. Today I have Biff with me.
It's another Biff episode.
Hey.
Doo-doo-doo.
Unless you've been under a rock.
Patrick.
Excuse me. Well, actually, not under a rock. Well, no, you had to have been under a rock. With, as of about a few hours ago, 41 million views on Childish Gambino's new music video, This Is America. That's a lot. I don't know, I'm out of touch. Maybe it's not a lot. That sounds like a lot to me.
Well, that sounds like a lot in just, 2 days? 2-3 days?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot. Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe it said 4.1 million. Maybe I'm just hating on Childish Gambino.
It could be, or all of the above.
All of the above, I want to. Never mind. That's that should that should not what comes to mind. But yeah, it does. So this video. Oh my god, I'm having a moment. A moment.
I see that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 42 million views is
Ooh.
where it's at now. Dang, it was at 41 a minute ago.
Jeez.
And then,
All right.
Wow, This Is America Live at Saturday Night Live has 2.9 million. Wait. Yeah, 43,096,364. That's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
That is, wow. So, Biff, take it away. I'll let you lead this one.
All right. So basically, This Is America is basically an artful interpretation of what it's like to be in America as a black person. Some people like to use keywords such as woke. There is a lot of political statements in there. There's a lot of cultural statements in there. This is a beautifully put together music video by Childish Gambino, and it really has everybody in a tizzy right now. And it's so artful. It's so strong. So many conversations have come from this, and actually there's actually a few links that if you have this is one of those videos you have to watch multiple times to catch all of the references or to catch all of the what's going on in the background and allusions and everything. It was just a very well put together video, and shaking the motherfucking table. And shook it, but he's shaking it in all different directions. So this is one of the few videos that I can appreciate. I can appreciate him as an artist. I know if you first look at the video initially, you're like, "What the fuck is going on?" But again, it's up for interpretation, and there's so many things you see in this video. If you notice, basically what I took away from it is it's the black man experience in America, and it's constantly a lot going on, which alludes to the fact that everything in America is a distraction. Something big happens, we're all like, yay, we're down for the cause. And then 2 days later, something goes viral and we forgot all about it. Which you see that a couple times in that video, like, for instance, in the background, there was Death riding a pale horse with hell behind him, which was the police.
I didn't see that.
Exactly. Yeah, stuff like that. That's why I say you got to watch it multiple times. Or that time where it was a man, he jumps off and commits suicide.
Didn't see that.
Exactly. Nobody caught that. It was one of the. That was the point he was making. That was one of the scenes where he was like dancing. But if you pay attention to the background, it was something always going on in the background.
I did see the chaos going on in the background, and the
riot after he shot up the choir.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah, he had that one. I think it was one more too. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it was a couple times you seen that, and then you see when
I caught a hidden gem that Biff didn't say, but go ahead.
There's a couple more I haven't even got to, but what's yours?
Shut up. Go. The first person he shot in the head, his pose, he was posing like the old Jim Crow posters.
Jim Crow. Yeah.
Shut up. Let me have one.
Yeah, he alluded to Jim Crow a couple times in his poses. Shout out to those funny memes, even though we know it's a serious matter.
See,
No,
this that
AKA.
right. What you just said is the problem. What you just
But
said.
that's what I love about the black community. We have serious issues, but even through hell, even since slavery, we've learned to laugh. Like no matter
Yeah.
what the situation or how dire it is, like you do, you know what I'm saying? You can't be all depressed all the time. Like you're gonna need a laugh. It was good for a laugh. It was good to lighten the conversation. But
Yeah.
also, if you noticed, the only time the police went after him was when he lit a joint. When he lit his doobie up. They didn't go after him when he
Uh,
shot everybody. They went after him when he lit up his joint.
yeah. And I'm looking at it right now, and I'm looking at what's going on in the background. Just see more people dancing, people running around. My eyes hurt out of focus. The
Yeah, you got it's
cars,
so much going on.
the cars are owed to the music videos. How people like posting old schools. So he took the luxury out of it.
Yeah, that or if you noticed,
The
like
kids
the
doing it.
kids that are constantly like up on like the balconies and they all have their phones out. They're
Yep.
all watching.
They're seeing and being exposed to it,
Yeah.
and they're filming it.
Um. Did you see SZA? Her cute self.
No, where was SZA?
This was towards the end. She was Lady Liberty.
Oh hell.
And then also, if you notice, the kids that he always constantly danced with, none of them got shot or nothing happened to them. And somebody had like a theory as
Mm-hmm.
to why they were dancing and didn't get shot. One says they're just clueless and they're dancing, which is like a lot of America. I
Yeah.
just go with whatever I hear. Or
Yeah.
then two, which is on the flip side, like the black community or people of color, you keep dancing, you laugh to keep from crying, which is again
Yeah.
that alludes back to the little jokes and stuff I say. You know what I'm saying? Something bad, and we always make a joke about it because you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Or they say,
Oh, I see Death
three,
on the Horse. Okay.
yeah. Or they said the third reason is they're jamming for the camera or for social media, knowing that their dancing is a distraction. So again, like when the White House, ugh, they're abysmal asses. When they like release stuff just to get the heat off Trump or something that happened again or somebody got fired or left and they release something else or say something stupid way out of the way for, like a distraction.
Yeah.
So it's like you can kind of relate or see that coming from all of them. If you did not know, he features ad libs from like
Oh my
multiple rappers
God.
too. What?
Sorry. It just the views went from 43. Wait, wasn't I just at 42 million?
Yeah, we was at
No.
42.
No,
Yeah,
it
we
went up.
was. It went from
I
41 to
said 40.
42.
I said 42 and 96 something. Now it's already 43. What did I say?
You did 42,396,000, something like that. I don't know.
Wait, 9600. My
I don't know.
chest.
I do remember it's like 42 something.
No, I thought I said 43.
No, you said 42 because it was 41 and then you clicked it. Then it went to 42.
Well, it's at 43 103 now. Oh, I missed SZA. Dang it. You said SZA. Where was she? I don't see Lady Liberty. But
See that? See. Oh yeah. Did you know his pants were Confederate Army pants? The pants he was dancing in and walking around in.
Wow, no. Where is
Yeah.
SZA? When he on top of the cars?
Somewhere towards the end. I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
Oh, there she is. I'm sitting on the car. There she is. Yo, you know what the other beautiful thing is about this video? He couldn't have spent more than like 15 grand.
Well, I think some of the effects
What
might have been a
effects?
little bit more.
I don't know. He
It
only
was, but it wasn't expensive at all. No,
it couldn't have been expensive.
he rented out a big ass warehouse and made this video.
What do you think about the end him running? What is he running from?
That's it. All comes back at the end of the day. You're a black man in America. You're running from the police. It's your hell. It's your personal hell every day. You're running from the racist, the systemic oppression. You're running from everybody that hates you, which is America.
Well, I gotta look up the lyrics 'cause I don't know what the fuck he was saying, to be honest with you. I heard, and not to be a pessimist, because strong artwork and people with platforms, I believe, do need to speak out and do things like this from time to time. to keep people aware, because it's like, okay, you're paying attention. I have a message I want to get out to you. But I think it would have been stronger if it just would, like, the lyrics. You know what I mean? That's just me. But I got to listen to it because I'm like, they're going to play it on the radio. But I'm like, when you play this on the radio, it's not going to have the same impact as the video. Like, people are going to support it because they've seen the video. But, like, it would have been better with the lyrics. I don't know. I gotta look it up because when I listen to it, I'm like, okay, is he mumble rapping? Like,
but you gotta think about how America works. America ain't worried about the fuck. They worry about the visual. They ain't worried about the audio.
Yeah. I don't know, but I just think, but the audio would have helped because you got to think about it. We got anthems in our community.
Yeah.
So it could have been a new anthem versus the video version. Okay, I see what he's literally saying nothing. Yeah, go away. We just want to party just for you. We just want the money just for you. Girl, you got me dancing, shake the frame. So he's just, okay. So the lyrics are basically tied into the song.
Yeah.
Because which I figured, we ain't talking about nothing. Get your money, black man. Tell somebody, grandma told me get your money. This is America. Yeah. Look how I'm geeking out. I'm so fitted. I'm on Gucci. I'm so pretty. I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Okay. So the lyrics go along with, he pulled a he pulled a J. Cole.
Yeah.
He pulled a J. Cole.
Yeah.
Outro, you just a black man in this world. You just a barcode. Ayy, you just a black man in this world. Driving expensive foreigns. Ayy, you just a big dog. Yeah. I kenneled him in the backyard. No, probably ain't life to a dog for a big dog. What? So, he pulled a J. Cole. Dumbass lyrics. And we're praising and listening to, but look it up what's really going on. I would have, with that video, I would have did a deep song. I'm sorry. I think that would have been better.
I don't think it needs to be deep because I think it plays into what the video's about. You're so interested in, you're easily distracted.
I don't know. We're gonna fight, Biff. I don't know.
Well, then let's fight, nigga.
But J. Cole did it right. To me, J. Cole, you hear and understand every word, and his videos go along with it.
Yeah, he took the melodic approach, but 9 times out of 10.
But when you hear that song, even if I don't see the video, if I hear that song, if I'm a J. Cole fan, or if I'm really listening, I'm like, wow, that's a powerful message versus this.
But how often is a person going to turn on the song and be like, let me hear something deep and profound and let me really understand what I'm listening to? Niggas ain't listening for that. Niggas is listening for production.
Okay, but Biff, if you're trying to send a message with your music,
he did it visually.
He did it visually. I believe
he did it visually. I felt like he had the concept in his head and he just wrote the lyrics along. So the point is,
I don't think he wrote that. He freestyled the whole thing, but go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Once he got the concept in his head of what he wanted to convey, it was a lot of these lyrics and a lot of this stuff is bullshit. But you ain't listening to it. You still rocking. You still dancing. You still ain't paying attention to what the fuck going on. But you still dancing. You still going with it. Like, it's a distraction. And regardless, at the end of the day, it's a distraction. And you don't care.
You right. He's still whack for not writing a real song, though.
No, Biff. Biff, you're just a damn old hip-hop not... Well,
no. Did you just call me a Nazi? What the fuck?
Biff's that old man that...
No, I'm not saying you gotta have, like, super duper lyrics, but I'm just saying, for this to get this kind of attention, I think it would have gone further. Or could go further. Because, granted, the video is great, but, it'd be great if it was a song that you could play and, like, really, really rock to because you feel in the lyrics, too. Like, not necessarily. I'm not saying he got to write a poem, but the songs that you like and you repeat the words, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been one of
Mama,
those empowerment. I think it could have been like one of those empowerment, like, we need to
but
wake up songs.
I don't think it's empowerment. I don't think it's an empowerment song.
Well, we need to wake up, basically, is what I got from it.
We
Which is
already
true.
woke, Biff.
Shit, no, we not. Motherfuckers is still asleep. And then,
And some of
of
them bitches
course.
need to stay asleep. Speaking of
Uh-oh.
hotel motherfuckers, I am so tired of hotels and hipsters. It makes my ass itch.
What is a hotel?
Every time one of those fake neo-Africa, neo-panism, African, this is the black way, it don't need to be done this way.
Oh, dashikis and...
Yeah, you a bed wench if you go sleep with them or you go do that.
You what?
A bed wench.
If anyone says bed wench to me, we're fighting. Immediately.
Oh, my mama. But yeah, speaking of one of the topics that came about this, if you didn't know, Gambino's girlfriend / baby mama is white. And so the question that was raised is, can you truly be pro-black, such as he is, and have a partner that's not black?
Yes.
And the Hoteps took that, and they just ran with it, and decided that Daniel, is his name Danny, has to be canceled because they just found out his baby mama is white. Meanwhile, they have children.
Right.
They have children that are a couple years old. So this is not new that he has a white baby mama.
Here, y'all, in Jim Crow, and some people say Jim Crow isn't real, blah blah blah, whatever. This is the fucking problem with our culture, and I'm gonna say it. Damn it.
What?
Y'all, some of y'all want a motherfucker that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as a perfect leader. Look at any other culture and nationality and look at their leaders and the people they look up to. You don't see them as soon as they rise and try to do something, they get trashed. The black community, oh my God. Like, I could be trying to change the lives of millions of people, but if there's a picture of me picking my nose, that's what will get the most attention. Like, this video was dope, great concept, great visual, but I'm talking like as soon as, I would say an hour or so after I heard about the video, bim, the white baby mama. And I'm like,
yeah,
or wife or whatever she is to him. And I'm like, that shit don't have nothing to do with me. I don't, whoever he falls in love with, y'all don't know the story. I don't know the story.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, she might have been the only one that was there for him when he was going through whatever he was going through to make it to where he is. Like, I don't know.
Not too long ago, well, not too long ago, maybe last year, I read an interview where he said he's never, and one thing I can't say about him, he's never degraded. He's never, like, downplayed black women. The only thing he said, I would have married a black woman if they didn't isolate me and think I was so weird.
Right. I've heard he said some other controversial things. Charlamagne said he wrote a poem saying he wished he was white or something.
Yeah, but I mean, again, like you said, that's when they go digging for trash. You know how long ago that was?
Yeah, and that's what I hate. How come why am I not allowed to change?
Growth. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Who I was 10 years ago is not who I am now, and now that I have an understanding of what I need to do in America or what I need to do as a pillar of the community, you still want to go back and pick, go look through all million postings I put up and go find the one time where I'm like, I'm uncomfortable, because I can completely relate. Being a black nerd, most of the time growing up, it's not a lot of us, and you don't know each other because you're mostly to yourself. You're already introverted, so the most of the spaces you occupy are white.
And the fucked up part is, it's the black people tearing them down. The black people give them praise, black people tear them down immediately.
Exactly.
So
it's like you can't win for losing sometimes.
You can't. And then it's like, but then y'all get mad saying nobody's speaking up or doing anything. But when the people who look like you, who have the voices, just because you disagree with their personal choices, you want to fuck up the whole message for everybody else.
Thank you. And then that's what also kills me. Like, okay, 2 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying, before you found out I had a white baby mama, it's all, this is America, yes.
People
Yes,
loved Atlanta. That never came up
I'm
when y'all
telling
was
you.
watching Atlanta. I've never watched
Emmy,
Atlanta,
Emmy
but
winning. You loved Atlanta. You love Star Wars.
uh-huh.
You love anything that man's involved in, any of his projects. That is the most, that man does whatever he needs to help his community. And all that, you want to cancel him, all that, because his baby mama's white.
Yeah.
Didn't bother to ask why. Didn't bother to ask where you found her.
None of
What's
y'all
going
business
on.
either.
And that,
Cause
too,
my
he
thing
don't
is
owe you
this:
no explanation.
y'all ain't kissing his balls at night. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He
Pause.
don't owe you an explanation.
Right. That's that man's life. You did nothing to contribute to his success or build that platform for him. He did
Hello.
that, and then you became a consumer because you appreciated what he did for whatever reason.
Thank you.
And
But it's
that
on.
kills me, man. That really irks my nerves when people try to come out and do something positive. We have to find something wrong. You're a hypocrite, or you're this, that, and the third. Okay, well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you
Or
any
like,
better?
it's even funnier. Like his video, you're so easily distracted. You're so. What was it? A week
If
ago, everybody was talking about Kanye, and now it's free thought, and now this is America. Now we back to
and
Black Power, and
it's funny, the video defends the whole white wife thing. Y'all fall for distraction. Let's not pay attention to this strong message I'm sending in this video. Let's just look at
yeah,
my personal life.
yeah,
Personal life ain't got nothing to do with that shit. It's about the
exactly.
message. It's about the
And
message.
also, let me throw it out there. It is a couple. It's a couple blurs, black nerds. One of the topics was, since the reason why he went and got a white wife is because he is a black nerd, and it wasn't, at that point in time, black women weren't checking for him. And now all of a sudden, there's been a rush, if you would say, of women. They're like, oh no, I like nerds. No,
No,
I
you
don't
don't.
mind. That's a fucking lie. And that's another thing. I don't like hipsters. When I say I don't like hipsters, that shit. No, nigga. Because when we were growing up, even in those spaces, y'all were not checking for the weird dudes. You were not checking for the dudes that played on the Xbox and PlayStation all day long. You was not checking for the dudes that could talk about anime and comic books. Only time you want to check for them now is when they glowed up and got them 6-figure jobs because they're fucking nerds.
And some of them aren't nerds. Some of them just have the appearance of a nerd. It's a
Yeah,
fashion
or the
thing.
stereotype. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
guys aren't checking for them. That's what really pissed me off. So they're like, no, I've always liked those guys. No, you haven't. And no, you haven't always been in the anime. You didn't even know what the fuck anime was until Michael B. Jordan said he watches it.
Y'all thought anime was that character that was love got to do with it? What's her name? Tina Turner. That's what
Anime bullet.
y'all. That's what y'all thought.
Yeah, and that's what really irritates me. How everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I've been into
Trends.
it." No, because
Trends.
not even 3 months ago, I was getting messages or people, speak their little snarky comments. Oh, you watch Dragon Ball? That's some nerd shit. Or
Yeah, it
oh,
is.
I can't believe you do a podcast about. You really do a podcast with anime and stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you were just calling me a nerd 2-3 months ago, but now all of a sudden you interested in them.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's
Girl,
funny about
please.
that? We will watch anime and cartoons, which is obviously fantasy and interesting, but people
Mm-hmm.
will watch regular TV, which is the same thing. It's just real life people doing it,
And then call us crazy.
and
Or
call
the
us
ones
crazy.
that, but the ones that invest in like power and empire and watch it faithfully, got their own theories and everything, but we're the dorks.
Yeah, and like my thing is this though. When it comes to being a nerd, which we are, what's wrong with that? Like everyone has their things. If you're and then take the time to get to know someone, you know what I'm saying? Like and understand them. People are the way they are because of their experiences in life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What they went through, what they were exposed to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I know for me, I got into cartoons and stuff like that because I went through a lot growing up as a kid. Parents separated, things of that nature, and getting divorced. So I had to do a lot of moving. I had to cope with the pain of my parents not being together and stuff like that. And cartoons made me laugh. And then
Yeah.
I started learning about the characters and all that stuff, and I realized, okay, y'all like legit telling the story here. Like it's not like Tom and Jerry where Tom is just trying to catch Jerry. Like there's
Yeah.
legit storylines. There's legit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons of these shows. And there's
Yeah.
like some of these animes, what y'all don't realize is that you could replace them with real people, They'd be like smashes. Well, they're already smashes, but it's like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But
Or it was good for me. I love anime because it's good to put myself in a fantasy place other than where I'm at right now.
yes, that too. And you know what? It's cool, yo. It's cool and it's different. It's cool to explore other worlds and the lore of other worlds and the possibilities because y'all gotta realize that fantasy stuff is based is rooted in reality. That's why
Yeah.
characters look like humans. That's why they speak English. That's why they have funny mannerisms. That's why they allude to jokes that we would get.
Yeah.
You know,
But this, I mean, also for everybody, I know it's going to be some nerds on here. Anime is not the only reason, only thing that makes you a nerd.
oh hell no, there's a lot
That
of
falls
stuff that makes you a
anything
nerd.
under academia to wrestling to gaming to whatever it may
Yeah.
be. Anything that has some type of fantasy like nature to it that
Pretty
makes you a
much.
nerd. That makes you that draws you in and you delves deeper into it. That pretty much makes you a nerd. No, you're not a nerd because you watched all the Avengers movies.
No.
No.
Now, if you
You're
watch
not a
all the
nerd.
movies, you
But
got
then
all the
also on the
posters and all the action figures, and you dress up like them when it's not Halloween.
cosplay, right? Yeah. Then you're a nerd, yeah. But also at the same time, there are those we do have nerd snobs.
Oh
There,
yeah, they
you
know it. They
definitely
know
have nerd snobs,
everything.
yeah. And they're like,
Yeah.
well, who was the third guest star appearance on such and such such
Yeah.
such?
No,
You
never.
can't tell me you're a real nerd. Now, don't get me wrong. Like
I'll never be like
every
that.
community has their like sour apples,
Mm.
and of course we do too. So nothing. Just our community is not perfect by far,
The
but
nerd community. Our
yeah,
community has
that
rights.
just really blew my mind how like some of the guys were like, no, y'all not checking for us, and which y'all weren't.
Now, I will say this. All right, so let's bring this up. Let's twist this a little bit here. Dating a nerd. Let's give some tips and tricks. Now, number one, I'm gonna say this off the motherfucking rip. My fellow nerds, I love you. I've been to 2 New York Comic Con conventions. I'm gonna cosplay. I'm absolutely buying a Cobra Kai karate gi, and I'm going as a Cobra Kai student this year. I think I'm going this year. They then went up on the prices a little bit, and they moved the date. Comic Con is actually the first weekend in October this year. It's usually like the second or third or something like that. But and pre-sale tickets go on sale in next month, which is crazy. Early next month. But anyway, whatever nerd, whatever lore you're into, guys, please wash. Now, and that, and I mean your person, your body. Now, there's just, I mean, this is not just a nerd thing, but I know a lot of y'all have experienced this. You've been to a convention or a comic book store
Oh
or
God!
something, and that
Somebody always fucking stinks.
somebody always, and it's more than one. They walk by and it's just like, bruh, I think your insides are dead. Like,
Yeah, my mom, she goes to school in the city, and she says that there's a particular group, like the World of Warcraft crew,
yeah,
and she says they
the
all get
World
their.
of Warcraft.
She says, they all get their computers and stuff, and they all go like set up in the game rooms and stuff. But she was like, man, they stink so bad.
Yeah, it's like, bruh, y'all,
You can wash.
Yeah,
That
we
is
gotta do
another
better
thing.
with that, man.
It doesn't matter whether you're a nerd or not. You can be a nerd and you can be completely attractive.
Right,
There
I'm a
are
sexy nerd.
tons of- yeah, I'm a damn good looking nerd.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can go on YouTube and find streamers and YouTubers
And
that are very
streakers.
attractive.
Now, I will say this I'm gonna get on and get off. The streamers, the female streamers, keep it nerd, man. Put your titties up.
Oh yeah, Twitch is cracking down on that.
Yeah, put your titties up for real.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that because they're using it to get, to get their
Sex
money or
sales,
whatever.
and nerds don't have girlfriends.
But it's like legit. Shout out to the legit female gamers, but you're taking away from the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So it's like, come on, like, be a legit streamer. It's like, oh, thanks, guys. But you're playing like a whack game where you're not even really into it. It's like, take the titties out of it. Like, use what's between your ears. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother
Between your
topic.
mouth.
But nah, yeah.
You guys, also, you can be a nerd, but also another big issue Get some social interaction.
I do interact. I went to 5 conventions. Now let me see.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
guys, now
Biff
that's
is
another.
right.
Now I can't really talk too much shit because I just came out of my shell when I got to college. As far as social interaction, get the fuck out the house. Even if
So
it's your friends that you play the game with, get out of the house, get off the console, go enjoy yourself. So it's not as awkward when you meet somebody and you don't know what to do.
find your comfort zone with yourself. Yes, definitely interact
Right.
with people. Speak. Um, so you won't be so socially awkward for real.
Because
Cause
that's another, you guys always holler about it's so hard dating, but the couple nerds that I've dated, it's been awkward as fuck. Like you just be sitting there and you just look at them like, what are you doing?
right.
And they don't know what to do or how to reply because they never been in that position. Like, bruh, get out the house. Have a little fun. Live a little. Even though games and, nerding is life, there's more to life than just nerding. I promise you, there's somebody that looks like you that's into the same shit that you are that would be willing to go get something to eat and hang out. I promise you.
Yeah.
The
Um.
only issue is you got to get out.
Also dating a nerd. So let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, and other nerds who date other nerds. And nerds. All right. Let me say this. I'm gonna speak from a guy's perspective. So, ladies, if you're going to date a nerd, you have to respect the nerdiness. If you don't
Thank
think,
you.
oh, excuse me. So I know you're like, Rob, what the hell are you talking about? So to you, what he may do or what he's into is not important, and you think it's stupid and a waste of time and money. If you're gonna be one of those people who's always down on him for being into his activities and spending money on
Don't
those activities,
date a nerd,
don't date
man.
him. Yep, don't date him.
Seriously, because I don't know how many times. Like, matter of fact, perfect example. I went to go see Avengers the other day,
I ain't gonna
and
see
the
it yet.
guy that I went with was just totally not into it, and that turned me off so bad. Like,
It's like,
you
why are
know
you
how,
here?
yeah, you know how hyped I was to see this movie. You're giving me like strange side eyes when I'm like getting giddy or I'm happy or something happens, and or I catch like an Easter egg, and you're just looking at me like, like, well, what the fuck? Like, if you're not interested in
Spoiler alert.
nerding,
I am not in Infinity Wars. Go ahead.
if you're not interested, then don't date a nerd.
Yeah,
You know what
that.
I'm saying? You have to have that's like that's gonna be your base ground. That's gonna be your common ground.
Now
If you're
wait.
not into it, or if you don't mind learning about it,
There you go. You got to. Now here's the other thing too. No one understand what kind of nerd and what level of nerd. So like shout out to CV and Ella B on We Here Man. Like my boy CV, he's a movie nerd. So like he's also a photographer. So like he'll watch a movie, but then if he'll repeatedly watch a movie and critique like the camera angles and the lighting. Like he's that kind of nerd. You know what I'm saying? Whereas me, I'm a video game nerd. Like girls be like, well, all those games are the same. Don't you ever say that to me.
in your life.
All of them are the same, or I don't understand how you do that, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yo, I can spend $60 and be entertained for 6 months with one thing. You show
I'm
me
telling
something, you
you,
can
or
spend
even
sixty
longer,
bucks
depending on the DLC content.
other than the sex toy. Tell me what you can spend $60 on to be entertained for that long, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm a gamer nerd. I go to comic conventions just for the interactions and to meet some of the celebrities and stuff, but I'm not really into comics. And I'm also a technology nerd. I love learning about new technology, things that'll make our life easier. I'm getting more into computers, so I'm about to become a computer nerd. So to me, it's like basically a nerd is someone who wants to know any and everything and is excited about things that are traditionally unpopular or seem like they don't fit. They kind of go against the societal norm to me. But
Yeah.
Biff said an important thing. You have to be willing to learn. So like you got to go with the open mind. You can't automatically assume or if you think it's dumb because I've even made that mistake of thinking something was dumb, but I was like, you know what? Well, explain it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this about, and why are you doing this and doing that? And then when I learned about it, I was like, oh, shizzle, that makes sense.
This
You
is
know what I'm
actually
saying?
kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Don't judge it. Take it for what it is, and let that be it. You
Or
know what I'm saying?
even if you don't have a genuine interest for it, but you love the person or you're interested in getting to know the person, at least let them. Don't pout or don't be all, a stick in the mud when they want to do nerd things.
Right.
Like, okay, I might not be interested, and I know that's what you like, so I'm going to let you enjoy that.
Say that again, Biff.
If you know he likes playing games, don't sit on the couch salty as fuck because he's playing the game. Like, you know he likes playing the video games.
Exactly. Don't act like it's new. Don't act like it's... And don't try to change that. Like...
Yeah.
Eventually, like, I ain't gonna lie, I've grown out of gaming a bit. I still buy a shit ton of games, but because I work so hard now, I don't have time to really play them. Like, I'm literally playing Destiny 2 right now, which is a year old, and I got brand new games that just came out a few weeks ago that I haven't even opened yet, because I'm just not... I don't know, it's just I'm gonna find my time.
I mean, life is happening, Bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna find my time to play them more, but
that doesn't mean you enjoy gaming any less. That doesn't mean that it's still not, a stress reliever.
Love it. But yeah, Biff made a good point. Let them have it. It's okay to let that be their thing, but understand it. And here's how you really get to a nerd's heart. When you understand it, contribute to it. You know what I'm saying? Surprise them with a convention ticket, or find out truly, okay, well, what game do you like? What type of games do you like? Okay, let me find out what's coming out soon. Ooh, now you know I'm a nerd. I want the collector's edition. Hook me up with a collector's edition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
even if it's not that deep about you getting something. Like, I know I have a lot of friends now, ever since the podcast got started, that actually anything like Dragon Ball related, just send me the link, or they'll be like, hey, look at this.
Right.
Or hey, what about this? I'm not even dating those type of people, but I have those type of friends. I understand, you know what I'm saying, my common interest. I love Dragon Ball. Like, I love Dragon Ball. And they understand that. So anytime they see anything Dragon Ball related, even if I'm broke or can't afford it, they're still like, hey, look at this. This is a cool idea. Something like that. Even if you just send them a link, like, I saw this on Amazon and I thought about you.
That I get that all the time. Video game related stuff, sales, all kind of stuff people send me. When people need advice, hey, I don't know what game to get. What they call it, the game. I'm like,
yeah, I know, yeah.
Oh, I used to hate that, but it's just
like, which one of these games I should get? Well, I know God of War just came out. No, I mean like the Xbox or the PS4.
It's called a system, damn it.
A console?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. One of those. Which one should I get?
Yeah. The game. Yeah, that kills me. Yeah. I get that question a lot, and I use my expertise. I tell them the pros and cons of each system.
What would you prefer? What are you using it for?
Yep.
And
are you gaming online?
Yeah.
Like all that good stuff.
Memberships and, Gold and PSN Live and all that stuff. So it's really, you know what I'm saying? Dating is still dating regardless, but if you're dating somebody with a specialty such as being a nerd, understand
dating
that.
Them someone with a specialty. Dating someone with a specialty. I'm done with you, bro.
I'm saying like if you was a hotel, or if you want to go date a hotel, you got to understand.
Listen.
Dating somebody that's a hotel.
One of my friends, I wouldn't put him in the hotel category, but she told me she was dating this guy who was super black power. She's like, she couldn't take it, yo. He had a problem.
Yeah, now I've dated some that are like
everything, yo. Everything.
Yeah, if you're emotionally open, I don't have any, intelligently, I can have intelligent conversation with you, but as soon as you tell me like,
if every 5 minutes you saying the white man, I don't know if I can.
That, or the fact that you're telling me that I'm just a little bit black, but I don't really count as black because my grandpa's white. Like,
oh my god.
I'm like, nigga, what you mean black? Like, what is black? I was told I wasn't really a black person. I was just a,
Cause you light skinned?
Yeah, cause my grandparents white. But I'm one of the most pro-black people I know personally.
Yeah, I mean, Biff.
Everybody know I love me a black person. But like, even with that being said, like you again earlier, you love who you love,
Yeah,
and
I
so I'm not
mean,
going to
a lot
complain
of us
about who
have
you love. Just make
white
sure.
and other nationalities in us. I'm pretty sure because I got that one light skinned aunt. Like out of the whole family, you the one light skinned aunt. I'm like, there's definitely something else going on in this bloodline.
that genetic that DNA came out.
Right. So,
But yeah,
but I mean, and that we're talking about nerds, but that's like Biff said, anyone with a specialty, you stupid. You gotta take that into consideration. Like, I'll give y'all some personal stuff. Like this chick, this shorty I talked to, hey, she's into makeup. So I've bought her makeup brushes and stuff like that. I actually um okay, don't judge me. So I was cheap and I used her Amazon Prime so I wouldn't have to get it. So when you move stuff out of your cart and to save for later, I saw some of the stuff in there. I was like, oh, that'd be nice, and I got it for her. Like that's the kind of stuff.
my crazy ass ex did that after we broke up. He went and looked on the wish list we had together,
Yeah, you told
and
me.
he went and sent me stuff. This is after we broke up, and I hadn't talked to him, and he randomly sent that shit to my house.
That's creepy.
Creepy as fuck. Yeah, because I didn't know who it was coming from until like that Friday. Because every day I received something, and that Friday, but yeah, that Friday he gave me a edible arrangement, and it was like, "I love you," and I was like, "Okay, now who the
What?
fuck is this?" Yeah,
That is creepy beyond creepy.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
keep that
bothers
in
me a
mind
little
if you
bit
share a
actually.
list and stuff. Be
Yeah, so
careful.
those are the kind of things you want to do and think about, and just know your depth. And you know what? Don't let no one talk you out of being attracted to that. Like, or making you think that there's a problem with it. Now, if he can't pay his cell phone bill, but he going to these comic conventions or doing whatever, that's okay.
Yeah, throw the
Yeah,
nigga away.
throw the whole nerd away.
Yeah.
You stupid. Um, yeah. So there's definitely a line. There's a line. Yeah. What other nerd dating tips you got, Biff?
I think I pretty much went over them.
Oh, I got one. Don't be jealous of the nerds, their opposite sex nerd friend. Like me and
Oh
Biff,
God.
like me and Biff, like me and Biff. We're nerds. We love gaming. We love Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? We're into anime. There's just shit I'm gonna talk to her about and laugh with her about and have jokes about that I won't if you're my girl, if you're not into that.
Yeah.
Especially if it ain't genuine. Like, don't jump and try to force it. Don't be jealous. Understand that that's just the relationship that I have with that person.
Yeah.
That is not our relationship. Just
Yeah.
because you see that, that don't mean, we have to have that in order for us to be good.
Yeah.
Some people think, oh, well, I want that with you. Like my other friend Nika, like we just stupid and we just trip. But I've known Nika since 2000, God, 6. So it's like you can't expect to come in my life and then a year later, you know what I'm saying, we have that same, it's not going to be the same, but you don't
Yeah.
need to be jealous of it or threatened by it either. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to put you in a position to feel that way either, but
Make you look stupid or nothing like that. Yeah.
right.
It's just something, what I'm saying. If you're not into it, you're not into it. That's fine. But if I'm talking to somebody that is into it, I don't need your little corny ass jokes or your little side comments.
Right.
And again, if you don't want to get left off motherfucking bad and bougie, then sit down and watch a damn anime sometime.
You stupid. You stupid.
I'm for real.
Yeah, y'all.
But that's actually, it's like, what I'm saying, nerds are no different. I don't know. I mean, I don't get the stereotypes. And it's always funny, those same guys that you went talk to in middle, high school, and college, are now the same guys you're like running after.
Literally running.
Yeah. So That's why I'm like, that's why it really like I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of happy that Michael B. Jordan said he watches anime, but then like even it pissed me off like even more because it's just like, are you really into anime or are you just doing it because it's cool right now? You know, it's the hip thing to do.
Um,
Be into comics and stuff.
I would lean toward that being factual. Um, because of the way he kind of, if you look at his first Breakfast Club interview, he
Oh,
talks
I'm
about.
not talking about. I know Michael B. Jordan's a true anime fan because he's
Oh, you
actually
talking about in
going.
general?
Yeah, because he's
Oh,
actually going in like detail about characters and when like asked about fights and stuff. Like
yeah.
he would tell you about fights, but then he'll be like, "But the only reason I think he would win because he has this, and ability. Well, although he can do this, but this other guy right here is this powerful. Like he knows his stuff. Like his, he knows stuff about power scales and different characters. So I know he knows what he's talking about. I'm just talking about like the person that pops up.
I would
Like I
like to
had guys.
apologize to y'all for Biff going on her nerd rant. This mug just said power scales. You know we just lost about 38 people. That's what she hit her with the PS. Woo! Yeah, it's getting nerdy over here,
So
y'all. But
I was just like, I'm sorry, but it really pissed me off. You just, yeah, sorry guys. But again, being nerd is life. It's not a fad. We're here. We're nerd and we're proud.
exactly.
But we will also kick you out of the community too for false claiming.
You stupid. You can false claim. What's a false claimer?
Somebody that's like, you ran into that person like, I say, me and you are in the Dragon Ball, so we're talking about it. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm in the Dragon Ball too. And you're like, okay, cool. What was your favorite arc in Super? Yeah, when Perfect Cell came down and, he was fighting, what's his name? Beerus. And, when he was fighting him and then, he went to, Planet Vegeta. Like somebody that just has no clue.
Okay, it's the casuals.
What?
That would be a casual. They might watch it but don't really get it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those you're not a nerd. You're just interested, which is nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing is wrong with that. It's just nerds invest themselves and money and time into the craft, not just views or not just looking at something.
Right. So please don't false claim. Please don't. But yeah.
Yeah, that is a nice way to get your ass kicked out and talked about. Like,
yeah, it is. You'll get kicked out, and then it's whack. It's whack.
Yeah, it is. If you're not into it, that's perfectly fine. Like, it's okay. We have friends that aren't nerds. I have a bunch of friends. They're drug dealers. Like,
oh, I am the nerd. I am the nerd friend of all my friends. Like, when people want to know something about video games, I'm the guy they call. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell. Well, you might be able to tell by looking at me. Nah, you wouldn't be able to tell. Yeah, you would.
no,
I probably got on the
not
nerd.
really.
Nah, yeah, I'll be rocking
the
nerd shirt. You know what? You wouldn't be able to tell because people dress like nerds, but they aren't nerds. It's a trend.
Because that's what I say. Now it's like a fad.
Yeah, because I definitely be rocking my Converse with my some type of shirt. Now,
Or
Biff,
even like I have like 50 million like Dragon Ball T-shirts or just anime.
Yeah,
Or
Biff, I was
like,
a little shocked by that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I knew you, cause I've never been the type of I'm gonna buy I don't buy their stuff. It's very rare. Now I did see I do want to buy that Dragon Ball shirt, the one that says Kakarot's Gym. That jump was tough, yo.
Yeah.
I gotta find that. But yeah, and again, that's another type of nerd. You got the nerd that's gonna buy all the shirts and the hoodies. You know what I'm saying?
That's me, you guys.
I bought a Dragon Ball jacket from you go on Facebook and that jacket be like $20.
Yeah, I have
Don't
a
buy
couple
that
of those.
shit.
yeah, I got all my shit like off eBay from like legit sellers or from like Amazon or Hot Topic or Spencer's, like.
Listen.
Or even GameStop. I got a couple things from GameStop.
Say a couple stuff one more time so I can laugh. I bought that nerd jacket. The jacket number 1 is more like a sweater. Number 2, you talking about small, and then one of the it's a button up, and one of the rivets came out, so I was pissed about that. And I've never worn it because it's too small, so I'm just like, and that
Go
shit
get a
took like
beat.
3 weeks. Biff, I don't think it'll fit you. You can have it.
Yes.
There's nothing I can do with it, honestly. So
Yeah. I just ordered this really cool ass Dragon Ball shirt, but I'm not gonna wear that until I get my sneakers.
yeah, and that's the other thing y'all will notice about a nerd. We're into the entire lore of it. So anything that we can bring into reality, we do. Like Gears of War is one of my favorite gaming series, and you just laugh.
Yeah.
Fuck you. So I have the first 3 game, every version of the game. I got all the collector's editions. I got a statue of one of the characters on a motorcycle, and I had one of the voice actors sign. I should have had him sign the statue, but I had him sign the box it came in. I don't know what I was thinking. I
Damn.
have the replica gun from the game too. The Lancer. I have 2 of them. I got the one from the original series, and I got the one from the newer series. And I wanted some more of the replica weapons, but then I thought about it, and I looked at those prices, and I was like, absolutely not.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I can't say nerding is expensive. Nerding is a very expensive hobby.
It can be.
Typically, it deals with some type of form of technology.
Yeah.
So, and especially stuff like collector's items.
Yeah.
Like there's this particular Funko, this Black Panther Funko I've been trying to find, but I refuse to pay the prices that I'm looking at.
Stopped. I stopped with the pops, yo. Don't tell nobody. But listen, don't tell nobody, but I'm on a podcast. I had, because those of you who don't know what pop figures are, they basically take people and characters from pop culture, and they make little, for lack of a better word, figures out of them. You've seen one. If you haven't seen one, get from underneath the rock. But everything from TV shows to movies to comics to video games, you'll find them.
Literally everything.
Went on a fucking deep space dive on Amazon one day, and before I knew it, I had a fucking Amazon list with just pop. Yo, I think I had at least 200 or 300, yo.
Bill,
and I said,
created one. Hot Topic keeps asking me, do I want those pops? My cart has like 42 pops in them.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm actually getting ready to get a shelf built for my living room so I can put my pops up.
I only have 5 pops. No. 5. I think I have like 7 or 8. I got
all
Krillin.
The Black Panther joints.
I got Krillin because he's my favorite Dragon Ball character. I got Kid Goku.
Krillin?
My favorite, yo.
We did not talk about this.
That's none of your business. Let me see. I got the white.
Krillin?
I have a Hot Topic special edition Spider-Man, Kid Goku on the Flying Nimbus, the throwback Joker, Akuma from Street Fighter, the White Ranger. I have Super Saiyan. Akuma. I got Super Saiyan Trunks, I got Krillin, and I got another version of the Joker. I had a Batman, but I gave it away to somebody for their birthday. Yeah, Krillin's my favorite character, man.
Oh my god, let me have Akuma. I'll pay you for Akuma.
Oh, hell no, you can't have Akuma. He's cheap, you can find him. He's regular.
I was trying to have my black people of Funko Pop, so every black character I see, I have to add in my cart.
I couldn't do it, man. Because now that's the other thing you need. Here's a warning sign for y'all with these black nerds. We can be a little bit obsessive. Like,
woo, not a little bit.
Yeah, like, I was to a point, like, so, you already know, I got all the Gears of War games. I have all the collector's editions. I have the Gears of War. I had an Xbox 360 already, but they came out with the Gears of War console. So I traded my 360 so I could have the Gears of War themed console. Guess what? They did the same thing with Xbox One. Guess what? Sold my Xbox One so I could get the Gears of War console. Like, losing money. Like, didn't need it. I'm like, oh, I gotta have it. So I have a Gears of War 360, a Gears of War Xbox One S, and I have Xbox One X. I mean,
like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I went to the mall today and completely just like said fuck my budget because I seen a Black Panther shirt. I had to have it. Like I had to have it. Like this shirt is so fucking cool. I had to have it.
My dumb ass. I have a Black Panther shirt. I wore it. It's a throwback. I wore it when I went to go see the movie. Washed it one time. Done. Think that thing ain't running in stretch.
Matter of fact, I got 2 Black Panther shirts today, just because he's kind of hard to catch. If you see like Black Panther paraphernalia, I would suggest you get it because it's not a lot as they normally do as black folks.
And now I'm gonna tell y'all another thing too. And please, this is one of the most important things I can tell you. This is gonna take the biggest level of understanding. Okay, y'all listening? A nerd will spend the fuck out of some money. I'm talking about 5. Listen, you don't laugh, Biff. You gonna laugh. You gonna laugh when I get to the end of the statement. I'm talking when I say money. I'm talking about hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars on shit, and they ain't never gonna open that shit. Be prepared.
Yeah.
Statues, figurines, and shit. They're never gonna open it. Never.
Yeah. Because it's worth money. It's collector shit. So
I got Batman to Kevin Conroy, who did the voice of Batman from Batman the Animated Series. I saw him at Comic-Con. I took the Batman statue out of the box. He signed the inside of his cape. I put that bitch right back in the box. He ain't never coming out. That shit gonna be on display in the motherfucking box.
But if you're nerd, you understand how awesome, how heavy that is. Like,
exactly.
You know?
Like, I met Batman, one of the coolest versions of Batman ever.
I know. So you can't. It's a win-win there. So.
What, do I have anything I haven't opened? I don't think I have anything I haven't opened.
You said I almost flipped my shit because Grayson opened up my scouter.
Aww.
So I got a scouter for my birthday. Shout out to Dre and his beautiful wife Candace. I love them. They bought me a scouter for my birthday.
For those of you who don't know what a scouter is a device that was used in Dragon Ball. What was that? Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball.
Okay, in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And it's used to read the power level of your opponent. It goes over one eyeball.
So I actually have like a real life version, and my son opened it and I almost lost it.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. I had to retape my box, and I'm just like, don't touch my box no more.
Retape the box. Only open once. And if y'all think it's a game, go on eBay and look at the item that's been opened versus unopened, and look at the difference. Look at the price.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta go check on my comics. I got some comics on consignment. Yo, I got Todd McFarlane's signature. Hold on. But yeah. There's just a lot, man. You got to have a conversation with the nerd. You got to take time out to listen and understand. And you got to be willing to put up with it. Because here's my thing. You have to... Here's a coping mechanism. You got to equate the nerd guy with the guy that's addicted to J's. Or the girl who likes to get her nails done and her hair done.
Well, that's still me
too, guys. Or the person who's into... Oh, hell yeah. Or the person that's into cars. We all have our things that if we're not into it, there's no way we would spend that kind of money on it and think it's crazy. But just because we don't get it or don't understand it, don't judge or, you know what I'm saying, knock that person. Like, I'll never understand why a woman goes to a hairdresser and spends $70, $80. Get out of here.
Okay, first of all, mind your business.
I'm just saying. But I don't try to understand it.
It's an investment.
I'm just like,
it's
baby,
like,
if it works for you, that's fine. Don't ask me
to
pay for that shit.
You pay for what you get. If you want a $30, you pay $30 to get your hair done, you're going to have a $30 hairstyle.
Don't ask me to pay for that shit. Now, the nails and the feet, because I got a foot fetish, I'll pay for them foots to get done all day. Anything else? Nope. I ain't paying for that scalp.
Man, after you get your nails and toes done, it's almost about the same as getting your scalp done. If not more, depending on what hairstyle you get.
I ain't paying for the scalp.
But yeah, sorry guys, I'm one of those people that get their hair done every week.
That's fine. You got a sensitive scalp too, though. But if we gotta take care of your shit.
Yeah, that and I always have to have my nails and toes done at all times.
You must, ladies. That should be a must for you.
Yeah, or even if you don't necessarily go to the nail salon. Like you can still take care. Lotion, Vaseline, those heels. You can go buy the little kits from
Please
Walmart and
Vaseline
do it
them heels.
yourself.
Shit over here looking like Kaiser rolls, yo. Dusty ass. I hate that, yo. And the blackness in the bottom of your sandals.
And that goes for men too, with y'all little dusty ass feet.
I lotion my feet
Just because
every
you're a
day.
man doesn't mean you can't lotion the Vaseline your damn heels and you keep your damn toenails clipped and shit. Cut me up at nighttime because you got damn bear claws on your feet.
Bear claws on the feet. Biff, you ignorant.
No,
But Biff is correct, y'all. She is correct.
please, hygiene is a motherfucker. Please take care of yourself.
Yeah. Alright, that's all we got. So we talked about nerdy stuff and nerdy tips. Hope y'all took heed. Hope y'all listen. Hope y'all are following us. We have a Facebook group from My Experience Podcast. We are FME_podcast on Instagram. We are on SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, and about 20 other places that I can't even fucking remember. Excuse me. And yeah, that's all we got. Biff, watch Childish Gambino's video if you haven't seen it. You don't have to watch it more than once.
Multiple times. But
Couple,
it's been real. Stay black, stay proud, stay nerdy, stay you. And we will see you guys next week.
Holla holla.
Peace.
And I forgot to hit record.
Biff, you lying.
I know. Bye.
Oh. I was gonna say, I know this motherfucker. We've been on this damn phone almost an hour 45. How about you ain't record shit?